Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another monster review video. So today we've got Panion, and I'll be doing a level 1 to 100 review, taking them to battle, showing you guys the best skills, the best runes and relics, everything you need to know about this monster in today's video. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, smash the like button, also share to share notifications on. Anyways, let's go on and get started. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. We got Panion right about here. Lots of you guys requested for this monster to be reviewed, and looks like my game crashed. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Lots of you guys requested for me to make a monster review on this mythic monster. What the heck? Wasn't it just 4 hours or something? Now it's 31 minutes? Okay, anyways. 30 minutes and I have to spend 3 gems. Are you serious? Come on, social point, do better. So take a look at this, guys. This is what the monster looks like. Alright. He is in Legion's Book Adventures. I like those two, but unfortunately just those two books. I know he's in many more, but I'm talking about for Team Wars, which kind of sucks. I just wish he was in many other books, not just two, for Team Wars. But it is what it is. We got 2 rune slots open, not 3, but hey, 2 is better than 1, right? Let's take a look at the animation here. When he ults, let's see what it looks like. Okay, he just like smacks them all with his little thing. His little weapon. Okay, cool. So we got the baby form is kind of adorable, I've got to say. Look at that. All right, so apparently he's immune to stun at rank 0. So that, I mean, having immunity to stun, it comes in handy. Okay. Rank 1, you got tough. In my opinion, it's a great trait. Having tough here. All status effect have a 30% or 35% less accuracy against the target. Then you have immune to control. I wish this was area immune to control, but it is just to himself. If this was area, it would have been a lot better. But trait-wise, it's decent, I'd say. But anyways, stats. 8,734, 91,686, and 6,490 speed. Okay, stats are amazing, I've got to say. He's got some nice stats. Alright, so let's go ahead and feed him up. Actually, let me go ahead and name him. I'm gonna call him Smash. How's that? Just that. Literally just that. But anyways, back to feeding. So that's what he looks like on his final form. Take a look at that. I prefer the baby form. I don't know, that's just adorable. But we got him to, or we're getting to him to level 100 in just a few seconds. So here we go, level 100, just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it to level 100. So the stats, we've already seen it. Trait wise, I've already checked that. He is a light attacker, it seems, because I saw the ultimate. Look at this. Enraged Panion. So basically, removes positive status effects from all enemies, deals heavy light damage to all enemies, and then you're also mega stunning all the enemies. So the monsters will lose 2 turns. It's a pretty good ultimate in my opinion. Let's take a look at the skills now. You got this one that's called Sawdust Maker. It applies shield block to an enemy and deals massive metal damage to one enemy. I wish that like removed shield and then dealt the massive metal damage. Oh, okay, never mind. It actually removes and blocks all shields. Okay, even better. Yeah, I just didn't know what shield breaker meant. Applies immunity control to all allies. Applies kill mirror to itself. So he does have this immunity control to all allies, but you're gonna have to apply it as a skill. So it's not in his status caster trait, if that makes sense. Let's see what else we got. From shield to splinters. Applies shield block to all enemies. Deals moderate light damage to all enemies. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Mace in the head deals a very heavy light damage to an enemy. Applies stun to an enemy. Requires cooldown. So you're stunning the enemy and you're also going to deal very heavy light damage. Now here is the thing. What I've noticed is that, so he does have like 2 shield breaker skills. This will come in handy against Malceron, because Malceron started off with that 50% life shield. So you can use this against Malceron. And also think about this. Elements advantage, you know, light against dark, so he'll be dealing quite a lot of damage on top of that, you know. So pretty good monster to use against Malceron. Mace in the back deals heavy light damage to an enemy, applies daze. So this is sort of like a spammable skill as long as you have the 30 stamina. So it requires 0 cooldown. You're fine against cooldown activation, which is nice. Here's Protector, applies a 30% life shield to all allies and skill mirror to itself. Now here's the thing, if you want to go with Pure's Protector over Pure Determination, you can. Here's the thing, they can both be removed. So any monsters that removes positive status effect, for example the one in the Legends Pass, which many people have access to, Chilong, many people run that, and they can easily cleanse this Unless you're using this monster in offense in Team Wars and you know what you're doing, then great. But Pierce Protector, 30% life shield, skill mirror. So it's really up to you which one you want to run. Now I've noticed that he does have attack skills and support skills. So you can run this monster either as a supporter or attacker. So as you guys can see, he does have this Pierce Protector, 4 Whirlwind. You also have Pure Determination, which is all support skills. If that makes sense. So it's really up to you what you want to run. Now, I don't think I'll run any 0 cooldown skills. I think I'll be fine. We won't be seeing much of... What's that one monster? Vitrix, the bounty hunt monster. We won't be seeing that monster much in PvP. So I think we'll be fine. But if you do want to run like Loyal Companion or Whirlwind, you can. Same with Mace in the back because they're all 0 cooldown. You can run those if you want to, especially Loyal one, because this requires 0 stamina, so it's spammable. You can spam it as much as you want. Now, I think I'll be running these 4 skills here. Once again, this monster is really good against Maelstrom, I'd say. Not because of element advantage, but also the shield breaker, you know? So it's really good against Maelstrom. Now, in case you didn't know, his strength is actually the 3rd highest in the game compared to the other corrupted monsters. So that's pretty good. And overall, once again, stat-wise, it's really good. Especially the life there. So let me check out the relics. Ooh, awesome. So you got sword and shield. This is actually really good. So if you want to run this monster as a tanky / support Panion monster, then you can just go ahead and run something like, for example, tenacity shields. You know, something that'll just help you out with giving you and your allies shield and stuff. Or you could go with like Wangsu's shield. That's also an option. You can do Hiram's shield. But if you want to be both, if you want to do both, you can go ahead and give him like Vanos' shield. You're going to start off with 36,000 points of armor. This is level 30, by the way. Not just that, but also you are going to increase your strength by 3,690 points, and there's 2 uses, right? Now keep in mind, this is a level 30 Vanos' shield, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and equip this, because remember, I'm running this monster as an attacker Panion, mainly an attacker, although I do have like 1 support skill right here, but other than that, I'm mainly running him as an attacker, right? So I'm gonna go with that. I think here's what I'll do. Yeah, guys, here's the thing. If you want to go with these 4 skills, you can. Here's the thing. I'm going to run my Panion as fully attacker. So what I'll do is, let me see, what I'll do is I'll run like another attack skill, maybe Mace in the back, or for example Loyal Companion. I could do both. I think I'll do the Mace in the back. All right, so once again, you can run this monster support or attacker or even mixed, but I'm running him as a pure attacker. Take a look at these skills here that I'm running. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Now for the sword, here's what I recommend giving guys. Given either Wingsu's sword, you also have Laser Beam Sword. You could do Cane Sword. You can even do... Let me see. There is Lord Sword that you can give as well. That's really up to you. But what I'll do is I'll give him Laser Beam Sword. And I have this level 40 here. Okay, that Cruel was using. So that's what I'm going to do. Now for the runes, guys, here's what I recommend giving. You can go in with 2 strength and 1 speed. Okay. You can even do 1 strength, 1 speed, and 1 team speed. You can play around with that. You can even do 1 strength and 2 speed. So what I'll do personally is I'll give him 1 speed and 1 strength since I have like 2 rune slots open. So I'm gonna go with this, okay, just like that. But if you have 3 rune slots open, of course, you can go with 2 speed, 1 strength, or 2 strength, 1 speed. Don't give him triple strength unless you know what you're doing once again, because this monster is going to be super slow if you give him triple strength. Alright guys, so we got Panion level 100 in adventure map, and it's up against General Nations here with 2 relatives. So here's the thing guys, for those of you that were wondering what off-screen sounds to give to this mythic, once you rank him up, I recommend giving either Untitled Assault, Burning Hands, Dispelling Fist, Banishing Touch, or even Crystal Form. There are many to give. But yeah, we got him to level 100 here in the adventure map, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and let him get a turn in. So the reason why it took him a while to get a turn in and I had to charge up on the other 2 was because they're level 150s compared to level 100. So higher stats in here for these other 2 because they're maxed out and this one isn't. But anyways, you guys just saw Laser Beam Sword. We got Laser Beam Sword, right? And we also have Vanos' shield that kicked in. So as you guys can see, I got the shield from Vanos' shield. Also, it increased my strength Not just laser beam sword, but also Vanos' shield. So both helps quite a lot. Now take a look at this. Mace on the back. This is a 50% power. The 0 cooldown skill. It actually OTKs these two. And also if I use my AoE, the shield breaker one, right? From shield to splinters, which is a moderate light damage. This is an AoE 40%. And basically takes down both Brazils. You also have this other skill, Sawdust Maker, which actually is a 70%. 70% power skill. The massive metal damage. Oh my goodness, that's actually pretty heavy. And Mace in the head, 60%, guys. Oh man. This monster is pretty powerful. Now, we're going to go ahead and use our AoE, of course. So take a look at this. From shield to splinters, bam! Look at that damage output. Alright, so he has a pretty heavy damage output, I've got to say. He has a pretty heavy one. Like, you got 70% on one, the other one was a 60%, then you got a, I think it was a 30 or 35% AoE. Or was it a 40%? It is actually insane. Now, let me see. Are you immune to stun? You are not immune to stun. So here's the thing. When the enemy is not immune to stun, you can go on and take advantage and basically hit them pretty heavily and also stun them. Now, you deal the extra damage if you have laser beam sword on you. Now, take a look at my shield. You see that? Look at my shield. 73,000 shield thanks to Vanos' shield. That is helping me out. So here I can go ahead and daze the enemy, meaning that I can basically reduce the power and accuracy by 25%. I could apply shield breaker basically, so it removes and blocks all shields. So if the enemy tries to apply shield, they can't because it's going to be blocked. If they try to, it's not going to work, which is nice. It comes in handy, especially against like monsters like Farada or any other ones that apply shield. Let's go ahead and daze you. 72,000 damage, and we daze it. So now it's slightly weaker and accuracy is reduced. Now let me go ahead and let this Nishant get a turn in, and we can see what happens here. Let's see if he actually ends up missing. Okay, he went with the damage boost and accuracy buff there. And you also have Phantom. It ignores damage from any attacks received. So we're going to have to remove that. I don't think Shield Breaker doesn't get rid of that. Let me see. I can go ahead and remove the positive status effects. There we go. And also try Disable. So now, with Panion, we can go ahead and stun you again. So, as you guys can see, the monster will lose a turn in there, which is nice. And now, let's see. We got the Shield Breaker, the Daze again. So the Daze skill, right? It's spammable as long as you have the 30 stamina. So you can continue spamming that. Just make sure you have the stamina, of course. Sawdust, Shield. Okay, we can go on and use our ultimate here on Cryo Crawler and Mega Freeze it. Man, we are getting our ultimates here. We can also do Daze, Shield Breaker, and Stun. Now, the monster was recently stunned, so I can't stun it again. Look, if I try to, it's only going to deal the damage, but the monster won't be stunned. But you guys get this, right? Like, the monster is actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I like it. Let's go ahead and take it against this Vamp Girl. Okay? So, let's go. We're going to go ahead and let Panion get a turn in. And we are going to use our AoE skill here, the 40% one. So it's 40%. I was wrong. It's not 35%. So that's even better. From shield to splinters, take them both down. Laser beam sword on top of that. 12k extra damage there, which is nice. And then we can go ahead and stun you. Let's see. Are you immune to stun? You are not immune to stun. So I can go on and take advantage and stun you. Look at that. So I damaged her and also applied stun, which made her lose a turn there. Shield Breaker, Daze. Let's apply the Daze. So hopefully she misses her next skill. So let's go ahead and see if she actually ends up missing it. Let's give her the turn in here. Let's see what she does. Negative 25% damage and accuracy. And it missed. You saw that, right? The damage missed on Cryo Crawler. So that's what Daze does. So not bad. I mean, skill-wise, I think it's pretty decent. Monster's actually pretty decent. Should you rank it up? Sure. Go ahead and use the PvP, right? And basically open up these tier chests. And also grind in the leagues so you can get some extra cells for Panion as well. So you can eventually get this monster. But yeah, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Legends monster review on the Monster Panion. Lots of you guys requested it, so here it is. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.